Hi Cancer, welcome to your mid-December general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Cancer. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Cancer. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Cancer and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and just tune in and see if Spirit has any meditation messages for you coming through. But if you just want to jump right to the card pull, go ahead and check the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Cancer. Okay, right when I was reading that bowl, I was just tasting pineapple very, very strongly. So I don't know, maybe someone has been eating some pineapple lately, or that's someone's favorite fruit, or some resonance towards that, but maybe even someone is from like island descent, whether that's like Hawaii, Caribbean, or someone could live like somewhere where it's like semi-tropical, Florida, South America, somewhere along those lines. Just very generally speaking, but I just tasted that pineapple so strongly. And then I saw like, it was really cute actually. It was as if like two people were walking together and it was like snowing. And I see like a street lamp on, and they walk under that. And then it's like they're looking at each other, and then like a snowflake kind of just slowly falls. And they share like a kiss, and that snowflake was really very prominent. So I don't know if lately you guys have been seeing a ton of snowflakes as far as like pictures on social media. I don't know. And snowflake energy, because like, as they say, every single one is different. There's something special about you. I don't know, or you find something very special about this person. And I think with like the kiss and the storm, like there has probably maybe been some things going on in someone's life, whether that's within the connection or just generally around, someone may be dealing with a lot. But I feel as if despite what maybe has been happening recently, someone does want to get closer to you, Cancer. Someone feels as if maybe you're that peace in the storm. I don't know, that's how it kind of felt. And maybe you view this other person as that way, but I'm curious to see what's going to happen here, what's meant to unfold. So let's go ahead and get right on into the cards and see what the tarot, the oracle cards have to say for you guys. So, Spirit, tell me what's going on in Cancer's love life from now to the end of the month. How is Cancer gonna, end 2023 and move into 2024? Tell me more. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Cancer, Spirit. Okay. Unrequited love, and it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I do kind of feel with that storm, right? Like that's how someone may be feeling right now. Someone's not hitting me up. Someone's not interacting with me as much. Like what's going on? And I feel like someone here was kind of left in the dark. about, you know, someone's life, or maybe someone is just very personal and they like to keep things to themselves. So someone's wondering, like, do they still like me? Do they still care? Do they still have feelings for me? Like, tell me more. Give your relationship a chance, and it says work on your partnership. Okay, I'm already kind of seeing something here. By the way, this person may, when they're faced with a lot of stress, or they're faced with a lot of things going on, or a lot of emotional turbulence may be happening, I do feel this is the type of person that wants to close off, does not want to talk about how they feel, gets very like secluded, and maybe even pushes some people away. And I wonder if that's what you've been experiencing, Cancer, lately. And I don't know, maybe from them doing that, it's kind of made you feel some type of way, as it would with anyone. And so maybe you haven't been responding, you haven't been reaching out like you used to. And I do kind of feel maybe from it going from, you know, I don't know how to deal with this, I don't know how to deal with you, you don't express to me how I can help you, how I can be there for you. You kind of maybe just let it be. Now I'm hearing that Beatles song, Let It Be. But I think like someone wants to give this a chance despite everything you've been going through recently, Cancer. Wants to hold on to this connection, wants to hold on to you. Or maybe, Cancer, that's how you feel within this despite, you know, the coldness. And maybe that's why it was showing me nighttime, winter. Like, tell me more. Let go of control issues. And then stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, Cancer, so what I'm really seeing here for sure is that someone is going through it right now. And I do feel like this person, I don't know, has always had to rely on themselves, rely on picking things up. Like, this person could be a go-getter, really successful in business and business pursuits. And so they're not used to having like someone that could balance them out or be there for them. I do feel that. And it feels like someone who is in like their mid-30s, mid-40s, but really it could be any age, like a mature age, I guess you can say. But emotionally, they're not at that level. And with let go of control issues, Cancer, if you're the one that has been trying to get information out of them, trying to get them to talk to you or to, you know, tell you what's going on, what's wrong, like, just for now, I would advise you to kind of drop it, because as your presence becomes absent, this person's going to notice. And I think through their own realization of you, you know, being away or being at a distance, like, it is going to show them that there was that missing component, that actually, Cancer, being around you made them feel so much better, made them feel so much more at ease, made them feel so much more at peace. I'm definitely feeling like Aquarius vibes or Taurus vibes here very strongly for some of you guys. And I'm seeing the letter C, as in Casey, as in, I don't know, Caitlin. First, middle, last initial may mean something to someone here. But yeah, Cancer, I think if it's been kind of rough, if it's been kind of choppy, things will get better. And that's what Spirit wants to say about stay optimistic about your love life. Spirit is doing what Spirit can to kind of help this person process emotionally. But I don't think this is fully over the way you're kind of fearing it. And I know the first card didn't help with that, but I'm seeing almost like a unfolding here coming about from the start of this being uncertain, but, you know, give your relationship a chance and let go of control issues. Like, this person needs to process things, needs to be at a distance for a little bit, but once they kind of get over it, I feel like they will be reaching back out, Cancer. You will be hearing from them, type of thing. Maybe the holidays are really hard for them generally, or someone here, like there's been family issues or just, you know, so maybe that's kind of just stirring up some emotions here, particularly. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Cancer. Past life love. Whoa, okay. Your soul remembers this intense connection. I feel this is like what this person is discovering about you, Cancer. You're already gifted with strong intuition. So I feel like from the start, you sensed and felt the vibes of like a strong bind between the two of you. There were things that I feel, I don't know, almost as if you completed within one another. And I think this person, through, you know, whatever it is that they need to be alone for at this time, is seeing like this intense connection. And I feel as if their ego and their higher selves are kind of separated here as far as recognizing the intensity. But, you know, I feel with give your relationship a chance, I feel spirit, God, the universe is just like wanting this person to just be open to you, because you will give the medicine their soul needs. That's how it really feels, Cancer. But for sure, like, you guys have had a past life with this person. And maybe there is some, you know, things going on from a past life that's carrying on into this life that you guys are kind of facing unknowingly. Maybe, you know, in a past life there was, you know, divorce or separation, or you guys were unjustly separated by, you know, something out of your control. So maybe this person's soul kind of almost feels like, I could lose Cancer, you know, subconsciously from a past life, and I can't go through that. So instead I push away. But that's the last thing they really, their higher selves wants them to do, despite their ego. Yeah, Spirit's really big time just saying, you know, let go of your ego and trust that I brought Cancer into your life for a reason. That's powerful. I'm seeing really short nails. I wonder if someone keeps their nails really short for their work, or like even has like a nail biting habit. Tell me more about this energy surrounding Cancer, Spirit. Throat chakra, creativity. Wow. And it says, use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. This person's learning a whole new way about how to deal with things, and particularly in how being an emotionally open, emotionally available, emotionally vulnerable, not just, you know, for you, Cancer, but for themselves, really. And with throat chakra here, yeah, I feel as if I'm feeling it like a warmness in my throat of like someone just wanting to be open, but then again, the ego retracts. The ego says, no, if you bring out too soon, like, you're going to get rejected, you're going to get hurt, like alarm, alarm, alarm going off. For some reason, they have that natural reaction. But with throat chakra, and specifically with creativity, like Cancer, I think you're going to have to try something new here. And maybe the something new is not being the first to reach out, not being the one to check up on them. Like, I feel as if as you let them go at their own pace, it will show them a new way of being. And I think part of this contract here is to help them grow, help them evolve, help them explain themselves without being afraid of the emotions, or just being real and not feeling like they have to constantly protect themselves. I do feel someone could speak another language. Maybe someone's bilingual. Maybe even someone has an accent that's noticeable. But let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Tell me more about this energy here for Cancer. I'm hearing that song Sometimes by Britney Spears. It feels very much, especially like the chorus of the song. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you. But all I really want is to hold you tight. That's how it kind of feels. Look up the song, it's amazing. Okay, yeah. Ooh, dead center of this is the Knight of Wands. Interesting. Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or someone with strong Sagittarius in their chart. Yeah, you know, I kind of feel like this is them trying to separate themselves, or maybe someone has to travel, go back to where they're from for the holidays, and with a lot of stress going on, they're trying to distract themselves. They're trying to avoid what they're kind of feeling as far as what's going on around this time, or even just like the possible disconnection with you. In this moment, I feel as if they're trying to go out more, trying to kind of distract themselves from what they really need to deal with. And that's not going to last long, okay? I can tell you that. I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then we'll do a deep dive. Yeah. Yeah, someone feels like a little bit like left out or a little bit put to the side. Put to the side is a really good way of saying it, is how I'm kind of feeling here. Yeah. And someone has been emotionally distant. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, Cancer, I do feel with the Nine of Wands representing you, you are remaining strong. You are trying your hardest to just like let it go and just let them come at their own pace. Despite how hard it is. My goodness. Okay, Cancer. So bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy, some of you could possibly be dealing with another Cancer, someone with strong Cancer in their chart. Does not have to be the case, of course. But yeah, I just feel Cancer, they're not used to your type of sensitivity, your type of openness, your type of availability. And maybe they created that type of, you know, mechanism for themselves, definitely from the lack of. I do feel this is someone who, growing up, they didn't have that emotional support, that emotional openness, and emotions feel very at ease for them. So of course the Cancer needs to come into their life and let them know about trusting their emotions, trusting their feelings, and being okay with feeling them. I do feel Cancer, they know you're intuitive. I do feel like you've picked up on a lot of things for them that kind of freaked them out, that, you know, they were thinking and then you kind of said it out loud, or they were thinking of a song and then you started singing it. Like, you have that ability to telepathically, psychically connect with people. And you've definitely left like a psychic emotional anchor within this person. And I think by anchoring yourself into this person, it has become a bit disruptive for them because they don't know how to open up to that. They don't know how to accept that. I'm hearing like humming. I wonder if someone hums a lot while they're doing work, or sings a lot to themselves, like really connected to music. And maybe someone has like a really amazing singing voice, or even just like hearing your voice on the phone actually calms this person down a lot. But yeah, I do feel Cancer with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, feelings are involved. And I think you're okay with that, but this person's still a bit hesitant. Wow. And even for someone here, whether it's on your side or their side, there could definitely be mother issues, getting along with someone's mom, and the feminine in general. The feminine energy that someone tries so hard to deny within themselves. You're mirroring to them exactly what they need, Cancer, honestly. So let's get into this. Dead center of this is the Nine of Wands energy, Sagittarius energy. So yeah, I feel right now what's going on, someone may be traveling, someone may be keeping themselves busy. But with the Five of Pentacles crossing this, yeah, I feel as if like someone here, whether it's you or them, feels a little bit ignored. And maybe, you know, whether they haven't texted back, or it's like, oh, I'm busy, I can't hang out, but yet you see them like, you know, going out or hanging out with friends. Yeah, they're in it right now, Cancer, as far as like trying to run away from the problems, trying to run away from their issues. But I don't even think it's that personal with you. I think this is how they are generally. And maybe you guys do live at a distance from each other. I'm even hearing East Coast, West Coast, from whatever country you're in. So like big time, like time difference. So it's hard to kind of talk at the certain time where it may be at nighttime for them, about them to go to bed where you're just waking up type of thing. But yeah, I think this person is currently just trying to push through, just trying to go through with it without really sitting into what is making them triggered, what is making them feel the need to kind of, you know, fight or flight, definitely flight type of energy here. Someone could work in the airline industry. as a pilot, as a airplane, a stewardess type of thing, or work for at the airport, lives by an airport maybe. What's crossing this is the Five of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Yeah, I mean, that's like the unrequited love energy feeling here, right? Like someone is not feeling like they're cared for. Someone feels as if there's like a lot of lack right now going on in the connection that is making them feel some type of way about the connection, making them feel some type of way about themselves. Like, what did I do? What can I do? And I do feel like someone here, whether it's you or the other person you're dealing with or crosswatcher, it's like you've been asking Spirit, God, the universe for clarity, because this person just is hard to get in contact with, or you just haven't been as much in contact with them as you usually are. So someone may like when they get home to just be topless, whether it's someone just bare-chested or like wears a bralette, sports bra, or even seeing like you two cuddling under the bed topless, just holding each other. And you remember those times where it was like a bit more intimate, a bit more real. And so you've kind of sensed, especially with your Queen of Cups vibes, like, I know they feel more for me, but they don't do it. They don't show it. And that's the problem here. And I feel, Cancer, yeah, at this point, you don't want to get hurt either. So you're giving them that space. But there's definitely subconsciously, consciously, a yearning, a missing of someone. And I think even though this person's trying to distract themselves from that, it's very clear here that their higher selves is not happy with what the ego is choosing for them to kind of react and retreat and try to get over this, because they're not, Cancer. I can tell you that. What's crowning this is the Eight of Cups. Pisces energy. Yeah, emotional distance. I'm hearing they would have hit me up by now, which is interesting. So like, I wonder if there has before been periods of like, you know, not hearing from one another again, whether that's because of distance, business, just whatever. I wonder, Cancer, though, if that's how they're thinking of you, because like, again, I do feel usually when it goes dead or silent, your Queen of Cups wants to know if there's anything wrong, wants to know if they're okay, so you're the first to reach out, but you haven't been this time. And I think, Cancer, like, from their lack of communication, from their lack of doing, you're just choosing to emotionally distance and separate, which is hard. Like, Eight of Cups, it's not easy to walk away from. You see all the cups there. You see that there's something that you hoped for but can't stay in hoping and just need to see the evidence. You don't want to wait, you know, more longer than you already have. So yeah, I just definitely feel a distance between the two of you. It could be definitely physical, but it feels more than that. And you're actually in some ways pulling out the emotional psychic anchor that you created within this person. What's rooting this is the Ace of Wands. Whew. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I just feel like something's brewing behind the scenes, and it feels like a rebirth here. Like I literally saw a phoenix out of the ashes. So I feel someone is in the transition right now of outgrowing a way of reacting, responding. Like fire energy is very, you know, just to do, to act, to respond, to feel the need, the passion, the drive to. And even for some, I may feel like behind the scenes a little bit resentment kind of forming from, you know, what you felt like you spent so much time on and yet someone wasn't willing to meet you halfway. But Cancer, trust me, I feel transition energy here, and that's why Spirit is saying stay optimistic about your love life. I feel like this person may be going through a major transformation in their behavior overall. And I feel, Cancer, truly like There's a lot of light, a little bit dimmed in their life right now. And there's something that is going to be so clear that you are the light for them. Not like entirely in a codependent way, but there was a lot of light that you brought into their life. Excitement, passion, love. And something's going to remind them of that very, very soon. And then it will be a new start. And I think with this new start, it comes with like the passion you needed to see that was a little bit disconnected for some time. Like I'm literally seeing someone going through like a pack of matches. It's like you try the one match, it doesn't light, try another match, it doesn't light, but finally that third match lights. Interesting. I feel like that's in the process right now, Cancer. But how you are in this connection or how they may see you right now is the Nine of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Some of you could have a Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius moon. Yeah, you're staying strong and knowing what you told yourself you needed to do and keep yourself to that. To keep the distance, to keep the space, to have your guard up. And I feel it's for your own protection at this point now, especially if you've been trying and it didn't work. Okay, fine. Let me just stay here. Let me just put myself emotionally, spiritually, mentally in this point of distance because I have no other choice but to accept that right now. If it was meant to be, it will be. If not, fine. But ultimately, Cancer, now, before where you were acting to hopefully get this resolved or hopefully kind of just see a change, you are just deciding that you've done all that you could. You're leaving it to spirit. You're leaving it to the universe, and you are hurt, sure. But that's not going to keep you down from your own progress. That's not going to keep you down from knowing who you are. In Cancer, you're a fighting spirit. You're a warrior spirit with this Nine of Wands. You fought through a lot worse before. And I feel like this person does, even if they feel like you're sweet and kind and caring, they know you have that fight within you, that warrior energy within you. And that's something they've always been kind of impressed by, that you can have that emotional availability, but yet that power for yourself. How they are in this, Cancer, how you may see them or how they may be feeling in this, the Lovers. Okay? So Gemini energy, Taurus energy for me as a reader. They're figuring it out. And I mean, when I say spirit is doing its part, it's doing its part. You always see even the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck that like there's an angel behind, like opening up the scene for these two individuals to see rawness, authenticity within each other. It's like the Garden of Eden type of vibe, right? I do feel there's a soulmate contract here. I do feel this person is waking up to it. I do feel this person loves you, but now they have to make a choice. Are they going to let their fear and their ego drive their happiness? Or are they going to let love? Because Cancer, yeah, they know there's something special about you. They know there's something special there. And despite what they want to try to do to keep themselves protected, it's undeniable. And Cancer, I do feel, you know, if you view this person as the Lovers, you do have feelings for them. You are in love with them. But despite how you feel and if you're in love with them, you're not okay with how things are going. And you will let this go if you have to. But for sure with past life love here in Lovers, like you guys have met each other before, have done this dance before. But is it this time around you guys are finally going to go get over that hump? We'll see. All right, Cancer. To see what's likely to happen, unfold from now to the end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Just pull some more tarot oracle cards, dive deeper into the situation. So if you still have questions, let's get those answered now. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Cancer, I really hope that this reading resonated with you, confirmed a lot for you, and if it did, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Cancer, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Cancer.